Hi friends, welcome back to the house for another drink. So if you watched our Suerte tequila review, you'll know that Art and I, well, Art started out a little challenge between the two of us.
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
And that challenge was to find a craft spirit that preferably hasn't been reviewed on YouTube or has very few reviews on YouTube and is under $50.
That's right.
So what did you find for us?
So while you were over in the tequila aisle, I kind of ventured over in the bourbon, rum, whiskey area.
Yeah, of course you would.
Looking for just the odd things that really caught my eye. And this one absolutely did, because I do like some flavored spirits. And this one is Florida Mule Spirits Honey Mango. So our good friend Alex Coquito and his channel, he commented on that Suerte video. And he's like, hey, how about do something exotic? What about mango, Alex? Is that exotic enough? If not, I got you. All right, my friend, I have you. But I thought the timing was pretty impeccable with your request and what we have here. I really enjoy flavored spirits. So Florida Mule Spirits is what I believe to be owned by Doug Ramey. Now I say what I believe because that's what I determined from the website. And I reached out to their contact address, but I never got a response from them, just to learn a little bit more about the history, just to confirm some of the things that they had online. But from what's there online, it started out as a labor of love, which many of these craft spirits do, but out of a small farm. That is where the twist is. That small farm is actually the home of their beloved mules. And you can learn all about them. You can learn about the business, you can learn about them breeding and raising and their names. You can learn about those at floridamules.com.
So can you also learn about why mules?
Well, yes. So this is another interesting piece to this. So mules are strong, they live long lives, they rarely get ill or lame, and they can withstand extreme temps while living on a frugal diet. Frugal rations, if you want to say. So very little food, all right?
Can. Probably shouldn't, but can.
Can, yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they're workhorses. And now this exemplifies how their spirit, Florida Mules, came to be. And that's because they feel that they endured and conquered many challenges, and like mules, they plowed through them all. One thing that I did learn that I thought was really interesting, do you know what the difference between mules and horses are? Or one of the differences?
Genetics?
Really?
Really? Well, they got 4 legs, 2 ears, a mouth, 2 eyes.
Of course.
1 tail.
Of course. But there is one real big difference that I didn't know about.
Okay.
That mules can kick in both directions. Horses cannot. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
I cannot recall that information right now.
Because you didn't know it. That's why. Now, Florida Mule Spirits is not only distilled in Florida at Citrus Distillery, but distributed out of Florida by Kokomo Distributing.
Now, this is interesting. It's a very interesting combo here because Citrus Distilling is a private label distillery. So it's one of those places, really, the first one that I've heard of. You go to Citrus Distilling, they work with you to create your own spirit, like any kind of spirit.
Yes.
And they actually pride themselves on their availability of exotic flavors, just for you, Alex.
Yeah.
And taking spirits a step further than other brands. So they manufacture it, you own the brand and marketing of it. You can learn more of the what and how at citrusdistillers.com. And they are actually located in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, of all places.
Of all places. It's like this whole little small world, small state thing. Everything's coming back to Florida and Jacksonville and...
Yes, yeah. Very, very interesting. I've never heard of a place like this, and I'm sure there's more than just one, that you kind of go to them
and say, I want to build this kind of spirit. And they sit down with you, walk you through what that entails, their price points, how much production costs, all of that.
Yeah,
and
what type of ingredients. And they do it all.
Yeah.
And they say it's usually about a 2 to 3 month process of getting everything started. And then they go from there based on the spirit that you want. But I thought that was really, really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
So Florida Mule is made of all natural ingredients, sourced only in Florida.
Another cool fact.
I kind of particularly like this.
Yeah.
I'm a little partial to the state there. So most of the spirits are distilled 3 times.
Yep.
However, honey mango is distilled 6 times. So really, really making sure that you're refining that spirit and getting the good cuts of that distillation. It uses Florida spring water, so yummy. Florida corn and Florida yeast, 80 proof. So given that this is honey mango flavored, it's marked by notes of citrus and honey.
And 80 proof. They do say on their website, this mule kicks. So I'm very interested in this one.
We'll see if it kicks some rabbits.
Or if it just gets us to that point really quickly. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, this one I did not see. Actually, it does.
Yeah,
Once
everything's
again,
easy open.
now it has a clear, almost yellow, greenish
Honey.
tint to it.
A honey taste.
Okay, I could go with that. I am not even close to the glass, and I smell it already. I smell the sweetness right away. But not close up. It has a very strong alcohol smell to it. I'm not getting any of this.
It smells more like a white lightning, like a
Yeah.
like a traditional shine to me.
Definitely does not have any of the citrus notes that I was hoping for.
I mean, I can smell the sweetness, but I think that's more from the corn and less from the flavor. Not that corn wouldn't be the flavoring in the whiskey, but...
Yeah, but just not what you'd expect by honey mango.
Right.
Cheers.
Well, that is sweet.
You know, it's weird. Instantly, like on the lips, you're like, okay, this is definitely whiskey. But as it hits more of your palate, it's smooth and it's sweet.
Right.
There is very little heat to it at all.
I think that's the best description of the flavor profile. Smooth and sweet.
Yeah, but not overly sweet. Not like some of the things that we've tried before. It's light.
It's very light. There's the honey. Okay. I got a little bit of honey there on that sip.
I just would expect, as you taste it, you're expecting the burn. You're expecting that warmth, and it's just not there.
Yes and no. I mean, this has been distilled 6 times, so
Okay,
you're going to
good
be refining all of that alcohol down to be in a more pure form.
Yeah. Wow. Now, I will say that I'm disappointed that there is not a sweeter flavor to it. I really want that.
I think it's plenty sweet.
You're different than I am.
Yes.
Yes. I love sweet things.
This to me is absolutely sweet. It's incredibly smooth. Probably what my disappointment comes in that I can't taste the mango.
Yeah.
Because I really love mango as a flavor. And so for me to not be able to taste that, it's kind of a little disheartening. I can pick up a little bit on the honey side of it, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if they're talking about actual honey mango instead of honey, mango.
I don't know.
Could be, because honey mangoes are incredibly sweet. I don't know if you've had them before, but they're smaller.
I have not.
They're smaller.
But price point for this was $33, and I would say that it's actually worth that.
It absolutely is. Even though we're saying we're a little disappointed we can't taste the flavors of it, the fact that this is smooth and sweet makes up for that perfectly. That we're not getting any very obvious white lightning burns. I can see how this mule will kick.
Yes.
This is going to sneak up on you.
It will definitely sneak up on you. Yeah, you won't see that coming, for sure. For the price point and it being a private label, I'm actually pleasantly surprised, because we've tasted a lot worse from bigger labels. So for this to be born and raised out of Florida, everything grown out of Florida, distilled in Florida.
Fermented.
This is really good. Yeah, this is good.
It's good. It's neat. Probably how I would drink it is with some mango flavored LaCroix to kind of bring out a little bit more of those mango flavors.
I don't like LaCroix, but I would try it. I'm sure that there's things that we can kind of help bring that out a little bit more. But at Total Wine, if you're in Florida, this is definitely something you need to check out. If you like more of the clear spirits, slightly sweeter spirits, this is one that I would highly recommend. And
I would classify it as a clear spirit. It does have that little honey color to it, but tasting it, you can tell it's not really aged at all.
No,
so this is definitely clear.
All right. Did I do a good job on the challenge?
You did a great job on the challenge.
All right. Yes. Very good.
I think I prefer rabbits to mules, though.
That's tough. Both of them are really good. But, hey, if you're in Florida, if you've picked this up before, let us know. Or if this has encouraged you to go out and pick up something locally. Once again, supporting small craft distillers, even if it is just like citrus distillery, because they do partner with folks that may just walk in off the street and say, I want, and help them create it. It's, once again, it's local and it's focused on the state. So I really do like that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, learning a little bit more about something different. Be sure to give us a like, share us a comment, let us know what you think of it. Until next time, stay safe, take care. See you then. Cheers. The more I drink it, the smoother and smoother it gets.